G'day fanatics, Lenny here. Thought I'd revive the old one-handed craft segment again. And today we're going to do a patch repair kit for your lawn. So this is what I've got. Got a bag of sand. I've got some Searles 5-in-1. It's an organic buddy potting mix fertilizer type thing. I've got a bucket and I've got some seedling trays. I'm missing one ingredient. Let's go get it. Right, so on my sprigged lawn that is still trying to grow in, off the edge into the garden bed, there are some sections like this all the way along that have grown pretty well, and they're not supposed to grow there. So I'm going to take them and put them into seedling trays and grow them up into a patch repair kit. So one-handed and a knee as well. I'll put a knee in there as well, and a foot. Let's kick that out and try and get underneath so we get the root zone. Yep, that's what we want. Want these roots here. Pretty important, they're the ones we want. Look at that, that's the roots that we want. Let's put that to the side, stick that back. Yep, keep that. Oh, I don't want that bit, that's Queensland blue. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Oh, keep that one. Keep that one. Beauty. That should be enough. Right, so next step, get some of the sand, mix it with some of that, the Searles 5-in-1 organic fertilizer, in this dirty bucket. So that's the plan. 50-50 ratio or thereabouts. Don't need to be exact, just make sure you get enough to fill whatever little seedling trays you got. And from there you'll be right. Right, let's get into it. You can't find your secateurs, use a key. That will do. Loop on that one. This one. It goes with micro organic stuff. You should make sure that it's moist when you're using it, because if it's dry you can get some nasty spores in your mouth that you really don't want. And make sure you wash your hands after you finish doing this. It's my safety tip for the day. Always wash your hands when you finish mucking around in dirt. Oh, that'll do. I reckon that should be enough. Mixing. Should be on bloody MasterChef. Right. So The idea is to, I don't want to fill them all the way up. I want to sort of concentrate on the centre section and get these to spread out. I don't need to do every little seedling pot. So if you've got a lawn that's quite patchy, this is a good project to do over winter. So come grass renovation time in spring, you can plant these out and they will help fill in any patches. Or if you have, well, you know, like an issue where you've spilt some fuel or had a fire pit accident, patch repair kit could be exactly what you need. It doesn't cost a lot. I'll do a couple more. Got plenty here. It's two separate ones. But you've got to keep it fairly moist for a couple of days, particularly because it doesn't have a lot of soil mass around it to maintain the moisture. You could, if you wanted to, add some peat into this sort of shenanigans, and it'll really help the situation along. If you want good contact with the rootstock with the soil. It's the same as when you're loading up sprigs. That's why I top dressed over the top of sprigs when I lay them down, because I want good contact with the soil. I want the stolons, or the particularly the rhizomes actually, to contact the soil. I'm just making this up as I go. Alright, so that should be pretty good. Make sure you've got plenty of the green stuff hanging out the top. Oh, that's one done. Got the trays from Bunnings, about $5 something. Please half fill some of these. Right. Plenty of root on that. Plenty of stolon on there, plenty of bloody rhizome. It's just, where are we? These things here, they're the real important things. You get them to contact the soil. That's absolute vital stuff. Even like this little one here, just that one little one there, that'll grow. In fact, I'll put him in the corner over here to show you. Last time I did this, that little one there was probably by itself, it was the best grower out of all of them. It ain't right off the little fella. Alright. A couple of little bits left. Put them in there. And this one can go On there, let's put it in there. Righto, so we need to water this, get it nice and damp, sit it in a nice place where it's going to get a good amount of sun. The black seedling tray will help keep soil warmth. And that's the reason why your lawn goes dormant in winter, is lack of soil temperature. So we're going to try and keep this from going dormant. Yeah, it's southeast Queensland. We don't have huge dormancy problems like they do down south, where this won't brown off. But still, we'd like to keep this growing as much as we can. So, there we go. Time to give it a bit of a water and set it up in a good spot. Right, so I ran out of light, the sun went down, so here I am in my lounge room to finish off. The patch repair kit, the idea is that it will spread over the whole seedling tray and become something that you can use to fill in any patchy spots or any bits that you might want to get thicker, or that you've killed a whole heap of weeds in, or you've had an accident, or your mate's done a burnout on the lawn, or whatever. You could take one of those little seedling pots when there's nice and thick and lush, and move it to a new seedling pot and start again and start the whole process again, and bit by bit you'll have yourself a new lawn. It'll take a while, but you'll get it done. So that's the end of the one-handed craft segment. Yes, I used two hands, but I kind of had to. So sue me.